YouTube family, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Thank y'all for tuning in. And this is what we got on today's video, man. Dodge is in fact losing money on this new Dodge Demon 170, man. We want to dive into all that and tell you exactly what's going on with this particular car and why they are losing money with this car. But before we do that, we got to give you the code start on this beautiful day, and we'll get into the video from there. Today's video is brought to you by CarLock, the world's best vehicle tracker and alert system. With CarLock, you'll be able to track your car real time, get alerts of anything suspicious happening to your car, such as your car is starting when it shouldn't be starting, any vibrations. Also, if someone decides to unplug your car lock from your car, you'll get a notification for that too. You deserve that peace of mind, and make sure you get your car locked. I do have a discount code for you guys shown on the screen right now. Get 10% off your purchase, as well as 14 days free trial with it as well with that same discount code, man. Get your car locked. You deserve that peace of mind. Let's go ahead and get it to the video. So let's hop into exactly how Dodge is losing money on this Dodge Demon 170. We already know, I know a lot of you guys are probably asking, like, you know, all the markups that these cars are coming with. We're talking about $100,000, $200,000, $250,000, $300,000 markups for this particular cars. How is Dodge actually losing money behind this car? From a recent video that was released, I know a lot of you guys maybe watched the video. I'm not sure if you guys watched the video all the way through. Jay Leno and Tim Kuniskis did a video together on the Dodge Demon 170. They talked about a lot of the features of the new car and things they went through to try to get the car, you know, to what we know it today. They talked about all the features that are on the car and the options and things of that nature. And Tim Kuniskis himself actually said that they are losing money on the Dodge Demon due to one particular thing. Now, in that particular video, when Tim Kuniskis was talking about the Dodge Demon, he mentioned that the carbon fiber wheels on the Dodge Demon is costing Dodge money. I did a video a couple of, maybe a few weeks back, maybe a month or so back, talking about the different options on the car and how expensive they were. The crazy thing is, based on what Tim is saying, those carbon fiber wheels aren't expensive enough. So the carbon fiber wheels for the Dodge Demon, if you go to option them and add it to the car, you're going to pay $11,495. Every time someone options that for their particular Dodge Demon, Dodge will lose money every single time. But Tim did state they offset that cost with the sunroof, which is, I talked about how crazy the cost of that is. The sunroof, we know, is $9,995, almost $10,000 for the sunroof. And they priced it that way for two reasons. One, the main reason they priced it for that is they don't want people to buy the sunroof for those cars. If you are drag racing and you're trying to get the fastest time possible, but the sunroof, because it does add weight to the car, and it's also in a bad place. Now, if you are doing any kind of racing, having a sunroof above your head or any kind of weight added to the top of the car really hurts performance. If you're going to add weight to the car, you want the weight as low as possible, but having a sunroof will hurt the performance of the Demon. If you're going to buy this car, you want to go fast as possible, you don't need the sunroof. However, because of the price of the sunroof, like I said, is $10,000. We'll go ahead and round it up to that. The normal cost of a sunroof is $1,295 for all the other cars on Dodge lineup. That total increase is 671% increase from the normal cost of the sunroof to what Dodge is charging you. Because of the increase, it does offset the cost. So anyone out there that buys the sunroof for their car, help offset the price of someone, offset the cost, I should say, for someone that decided to buy the carbon fiber wheels. Now, with that being said, only one of those options actually helped the performance of the Demon, and that is the carbon fiber wheels. In order to run that 8.9-second quarter mile at 151 miles an hour, you're going to need the carbon fiber wheels. So more than likely, more people are going to buy the carbon fiber wheels than there will be to buy the sunroof. Now, one thing in the video there, what Tim mentioned is he never mentioned how much money they are losing with these carbon fiber wheels. And we probably will never know exactly how much money it does cost Dodge to put these on the car. Just doing some research to see how much carbon fiber wheels typically cost, we can kind of guess maybe, about how much money these wheels should be selling for from Dodge. So I just did a kind of a comparison of carbon fiber wheels on the market. Just want to get an idea about how much these wheels should cost. Now, just to put this in perspective, to start out with, the wheels, like I said, if you're going to option them, they cost $11,495 to put them on your car. That gives you about $2,873 per wheel. Now, we know the front wheels and the back wheels are different sizes, so we can assume the back wheels are probably going to be a little bit more than the front wheels, but that gives you an idea. It's under $3,000 for the price of these wheels. To compare that to some of the other cars that are on the market, the first car is a Mustang GT 350R. That does have a carbon fiber wheel for it. The cost of that wheel is $4,000 per wheel. Now, those are 19 by 10s and 19 by 11 wheels on that car. The full cost for all wheels will be $14,000. Now, let me also say that because the size of the wheels are different sizes, the front wheel, for whatever reason, costs more. It's $4,000, like I mentioned, and the rear wheel is $3,000. So you can see $14,000 for a set of those wheels versus Dodge's $11,500. So you can see those wheels on the Dodge Challenger is significantly less. Well, not significantly less, about $3,000, but you can see about how much money they could be losing in that aspect. Another comparison, as far as the cost of carbon fiber wheels, the GT500 has carbon fiber wheels. Those run, the front wheel for some reason costs $7,000. The rear wheel costs $5,700. So that pretty much will give you a total cost of $25,430 for a set of GT500 carbon fiber wheels. Now, I looked on the market. I want to get an idea about how much carbon fiber wheels will cost, just in the aftermarket realm. Looks like carbon fiber wheels should cost you around about at least $3,000 to $4,000, and with Dodge's wheels coming under $3,000, you can see how they are losing that money. So the next question is, why did Dodge price these wheels so much lower than they're actually worth, knowing that they would be losing money because of the fact those wheels are a key to how well the car performs? Well, a couple things you can look at here. If those wheels are one-off custom wheels, of course, whatever manufacturer they work with to get those wheels made, they probably pay extra money or whatnot just to have those wheels designed. And you can see there, under $3,000 for carbon fiber wheels is definitely relatively cheap when it comes to those styles of wheels. Another thing as well, if Dodge did charge the full price of those wheels back to the consumer, then they could be looking at a car close to $100,000 before you add any options to the car. But then you have these wheels, and these wheels could be anywhere from maybe $20,000 to $25,000 if you take account of Dodge having to get the wheels made and Dodge trying to make money back off those wheels. So Dodge sorta is doing a favor by not giving you these wheels, but getting these wheels lower than what they paid for the wheels. They kind of help you out there. It does hurt them in the long run, but with all these markups and stuff happening and the other options they had on cars, it's probably going to balance out, and they're probably going to be fine either way. Now, the next question is, are these carbon fiber wheels actually worth it? Now, of course, yes, they're going to be much lighter than the standard wheels that's going to come on the car. Another reason they're going to be worth, and I know a lot of us probably watching videos not going to buy it, but if you're buying the carbon fiber wheels as an option, you definitely want to do that because of the fact, just based on, like I said, the aftermarket price of carbon fiber wheels, these are definitely undervalued when it comes directly from the factory. Now, I guarantee if someone has an issue with their wheels, have to get their wheels replaced, that price of the wheel will probably be much higher going through some sort of Dodge dealership or whatever to place a wheel or something like that. And I also firmly believe that these wheels are on the aftermarket scene and someone's trying to make replica carbon fiber wheels or something that looks like it that's made out of carbon fiber, they're going to cost more than $2,800 a wheel. Like full carbon fiber wheel that costs $2,800 is just unheard of and just insane, right? Like I said, I looked this up before with other carbon fiber wheels, and I was seeing $3,000, $4,000 at least to get a carbon fiber wheel. And comparing to the Mustang car, granted those wheels are slightly bigger, you see those are going for $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 per wheel. So under $3,000 per wheel for a carbon fiber wheel is really, really good. Now, don't get me wrong, $11,500 for a set of wheels is still insane. That's still a lot of money, but for the grand scheme of things of what you're getting and the performance going to help with the car, definitely I can see the value there. Now, for those that are going to be buying the car, I feel like there's going to be three categories of buyers for this particular car anyway, just something I want to touch on really quick. Main people that are going to be buying this car is going to be the collectors, people that want to buy this car for what it is and have something that is one-off, something that's going to be rare out there, something that's never going to be made again. We said about the Demon, but you got to look at it. Demon went up in price. This car is more likely going to do the same. People that are actually going to be racing this car and modding this car, those are the people I'm really excited to see what they do with this car, how far they can push this particular platform. And the third buyer is going to be the people that just want to buy the car just to say they have the car. Now, personally, if you're buying the carbon fiber wheels, I definitely see the people that are going to be racing and modifying these cars, they're definitely going to get it. The collector's probably going to get it as well, because Dodge, as far as I know and can recall, they don't have any other car that comes with carbon fiber wheels as an option. The Viper never came with carbon fiber wheels, if I recall correctly. It had a lot of carbon fiber parts on it, but never carbon fiber wheels on it. So I do foresee the collectors and the racers out there getting this car and getting the carbon fiber wheels on it. If you're just buying the car just to say you have the car, honestly don't see the need for you to get the carbon fiber wheels, because you're not going to be racing it, you're not going to be pushing the car out there, you're just getting the car just to say you have it. But if you're racing it or collecting, I definitely see getting the carbon fiber wheels for this particular car. And that's going to wrap up today's video. Let me know your thoughts on that. Now knowing that Dodge is losing money on the carbon fiber wheels, do you think it's a good deal based on the price? Like I said, Dodge is going to be charging pretty much, if you average it out, about $2,800 a wheel. On the aftermarket, you're looking about anywhere from $3,000 up to $7,000 for a carbon fiber wheel. $11,000 to me is still crazy high for an option, but I understand why that is on there. So let me know your thoughts on that. Now, of course, we're not going to talk about all the dealership markups and things like that. I already know that's shady and that's kind of silly that's going on for this particular car. It's already almost $100,000, and a lot of these dealerships have the nerve to charge what, 100-200% more than what the car is actually, you know, MSRP at. I think the crazy thing, people is paying it, so dealers gonna keep charging it because people are gonna keep paying it out there. But that's a whole nother story though. So let me know your thoughts on that. As always, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of car related things on here. We will catch you on the next video. We are out. Cut it.